Hola, soy Ernesto Céspedes, embajador de México en Finlandia. Gracias por vernos y escucharnos. En esta ocasión vamos a conversar con las señoras Päivi Hietanen y Pia Vehkaoja de la organización denominada la Federación de Hogares y Refugios para Madres y Niños, the Federation of Mother and Child Homes and Shelters, quienes nos van a hablar de una página web de un servicio en línea que se llama Apuaeroon, en donde se encuentran diversos recursos sobre el divorcio. Así que vamos a conversar con ellas. So thank you very much, Ms. Hietanen and Ms. Vehkaoja, for sharing with us the important work that you do. What is apuaeroon?
Yes, thank you. Apuaeroon.fi is an open website which is maintained by our federation, the Federation of Mother and Child Homes and Shelters. If I translate apuaeroon freely to English, it means help with divorce.
All right.
Yes. And the website, it provides information on divorce issues and information on divorce services. And there's also a nationwide service search where you can find divorce services in your own area. So whether you live in Helsinki or Rovaniemi or anywhere in Finland, you can search for divorce services that are close to you in your hometown or nearby in the area where you live.
All right. So Apuaeroon is a resource for divorce online.
Yes.
And any person in Finland could find their local resources for in case they want to get a divorce. Is that correct?
Yes, you can search for services related to divorce situations that are nearby and in your area. And there's also a lot of information about divorce. And you can also access our chat services through the pages. If you maybe Päivi has developed our chat services here in the Federation, would you Päivi like to tell a bit more perhaps?
Yes. Yes, at this website we also find called Apuaeroon chat. That is also, you can use it in English. And it's intended for the parents that are maybe considering the divorce, or if you have already divorced. And chat offers one-to-one conversation online. There's a professional that has knowledge about divorce and how is our legislation about divorce and how to survive after divorce and how to make child's life better after divorce. So you can come and chat about this with the professional, and you don't have to make any registration for this page. You can just come and chat. And why we offer this chat is because many times when you are facing divorce, you have many kind of feelings. You can feel yourself sad or disappointment, or you can feel yourself anger, or you have feelings about what future will come, what kind of future I'll have. Is this a shame when I divorce? So you can also talk about these hard feelings when you are divorcing. And parents also many times want to know that and discuss about their children. how can I discuss this with my children? What should I tell? What I should not do? How can I cooperate with the other parents that I'm divorcing? And these are also things that you can discuss in this chat. And then there is also one speciality. We have also chat for the children. So the children can come for their own chat that is called Lasten ja nuorten chat. And that is for the children that are under 18 years old. And children can come and talk with the professional about the divorce, about the sadness they feel. They maybe hear parents are fighting or quarreling or have some difficulties. So children can come and discuss these hard things also by themselves. So we want to support the parents, but also the children.
So if I understand correctly, the type of support that you offer and services that you offer refers to psychological, parental, emotional support for parents and for children in a situation of divorce. Do you also offer some legal assistance through the page, through apuaeroon?
In that page, we have parts that tell us what you must do when you are facing a divorce. We have also guidelines in the website, information a lot about the Finnish legislation. But then we also have a parental guide. I don't think if people would tell something about that.
Yes, if I can tell quickly, we have a parent's guide, which is a parent's guide, information and support for divorcing families with children. And the guide is available in English. It is translated in English. And you can find the guide through apuaeroon.fi webpage from the section information in other languages. There's a link to the guide. And in the guide, there's a lot of information on divorce and also, for example, about legislation concerning divorce. So I warmly recommend the guide for anyone facing a divorce because there's a lot of help and information.
Do you offer also some information on your webpage concerning divorce if there is domestic violence?
Yes, we have our organization has a different website that is focused on the domestic violence. That is called Nettiturvakoti.fi. And there you can there is also a chat where you can discuss about if there are some domestic violence at home or if there are some domestic violence after divorce, because it also can happen that divorce itself doesn't end the violence, it can continue. So Nettiturvakoti.fi, it's also in English, this page. You can find information. You can find information where the shelters or what you should do. What if I'm the one who used the violence, what I must do, or if I'm the victim. There's a lot of information and also this chat possibility.
So through the web page, you access all the information and resources provided by the members of the Federation of Mother and Child Homes and Shelters. And since we are talking about shelters, I am assuming that some of the members of the Federation are shelters for mostly women, I assume, and children in case of domestic violence. Am I correct?
Yes, very much so that most of our customs at the shelters are women, and you can come to the shelter with your children or not. But also we have men who has domestic violence problems at home, and then they are also free to come to the shelters. It's not only for women, it's open for everybody who has who is the victims, or if there's some fear atmosphere at home. If you are scared at home, you can call to the shelter and ask that, what should I do, that can I come to the shelter if I'm afraid at home? I cannot. So it's open for everybody.
All right. And there are shelters all over Finland.
Yes.
What are the main features? What can you tell me about the Federation itself? How big is it?
The Federation, it's a nationwide child welfare organization. It is founded already in 1940s. And like we have already discussed, we help children and families in difficult situations, in insecure situations, prevent domestic violence. And the Federation, where Päivi and I work, is the central organization. And also we have 30 member associations all over the Finland. And the member associations offer help and services to families in different situations where there is violence, for example, or some difficulties in the family.
All right. What about the languages? Finland is becoming, or has become, very plural society with families who speak different languages and even practice different religions. And I am sure that all these aspects play a role when getting a divorce. How important are the cultural and religious differences in the divorce process, and how does that relate to the services that you provide?
Thank you. This is very important and important question. What we provide is that our services are free for all. We don't ask your religion or your cultural background. Our services are free for all, and you don't have to have money when you use our services. But what we do is also that we educate our professionals to understand that what cultural background brings to the divorce. People don't always know that how our legislation and law, what does it mean, what are the parental rights, what are the children's rights, and we get the information so people understand that how our society works and why should child have both parents after divorce, because that is our main thought in our law. And then we also educate our professionals to understand that how to get the parents to understand each other after the divorce or during divorce, how to support, how the parents could support child's cultural background. If you have a parent from Spanish culture and then a Finnish, so after divorce, how the parents support each other so that children could learn Spanish and also Finnish and maybe English, and how to make maybe the food, and how the child would the best way to have the relationship both parents after divorce. So that's why I think it's so important our workers to understand this, so that they can help the parents to support it. No. I don't know, did I answer the question? I don't know if Pia, do you have something to put?
No, well, it's really, it's complex because the situation, divorce is complex, and then
yes.
A divorce with different backgrounds is even more complex. Yes. I am sure. it is. And what about the services? If a person needs information in English, can she or he get it from your website?
Yes, we talked earlier about apuaeroon.fi, and at the moment there's a section in the website in English. It is called Information in Other Languages, where you can find information on divorce in English. But we are also currently translating a large part of the website into English. The translation should be ready at the beginning of September this year. So in a few months' time, there will be a lot of information on the website in English.
And we have also some information like how to support early parenthood. Then you can find the information brochures in other languages. But at the moment, Finnish, Swedish, and English are the main languages. But I think that we can use, if you come to the shelter or if you come to our divorce groups, you can ask if there can be some translator or how you can get help, even though your main language is not Finnish or English. So I think you don't, please don't take that like
an obstacle.
Yes. Come. We can arrange interpreters or so.
Yeah.
Is there also any information on the migratory status of the parents? I am sure that many families are binational, Finnish and other nationalities. So the children and one of the parents may have no problem staying and living in Finland after a divorce. Of course, they are Finns, they have the Finnish citizenship. However, the parent that is not Finnish and stays in Finland, he or she could have some issues concerning migration. Do your counselors have any knowledge on those issues?
I think that counselors in this kind of situation, they would ask for more information and give you the right place where to go and where to seek help in this kind of situation if you don't have the possibilities to stay in Finland. But then there's also this organization Kaapatut Lapset, and they also have support in other languages like in Russian and Arabic, and I think maybe also in Spanish. And I think that you can make a phone call to them and ask what you can do in this kind of situation if you cannot stay at Finland or if you have some difficulties. So Kaapatut Lapset is the fee. They have knowledge about the legislation and the agreement of the Hague and so.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Maybe the thank you. It was very nice to be in this interview, and I hope that the Spanish-speaking people also are not afraid to use our services. So you are very welcome and make a contact to us or our member organizations. We try to help you the best way we can.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And can I also say on my behalf, thank you very much for letting us and giving us this opportunity to tell about our work and our services. And I would maybe also like to add to what Päivi said that to anyone facing a divorce, that please remember that there's help and there's support always available for families.
All right. Well, and I thank you for providing these services and for letting us know that they exist. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.